Good morning, students. Chapter number 1, Arrival of Europeans in India. In 7th standard, we learn about Mughal Empire and downfall, then extension and downfall. Now we learn about Europeans, their arrival in India. We have learned in the previous standard that many years ago, our country was one of the leading countries in the world. Our country was distinct in the whole world for in economy rate in business. The people of various countries were being influenced by our culture and prosperity. Many people worldwide were eager to enter into trade with our country and earn wealth out of it. So India has so many prosperity and so many uh, distincts in India. Earlier, the merchants from the various countries came to India from northwest by land route for the purpose of trading. For years, the Arab traders undertook trade through land route. But as situations changed, trade through land route stopped. Consequently, the demand for Indian commodities like silk, cotton clothes, muslin, black pepper, spices, etc., increased in the European countries. To take the advantage of this situation, many countries of Europe started searching for a sea route to India. Now you see here the sea route. So Portugal, this Vasco da Gama, Portugal sailor, he come from here, Cape of Good Hope, and then he come in India in Calicut port. Subsequently, some adventurous sailors of Europe and other countries started the search of sea route to come to India. Now, first we discussed about Christopher Columbus. Columbus, an Italian explorer, was one of the brave sailors who ventured out to find the sea route to India. He thought that one can go to the east via west also. Why did he believe so? Think about it. Columbus started his journey to India and accidentally reached America, and he found America continent. As long as he lived, he was under the misconception that he had discovered the sea route of India, but he find out America. Hence, even today, the natives of America are called Red Indians, and the island group in the Caribbean is known as the West Indies. So, Christopher Columbus want to find out India, but he find out America. So, here American natives are called Red Indians, and the island groups of Caribbeans they called West Indies. Now we discussed about Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama, a native of Portugal, discovered the sea route to India. He encircled the Cape of Good Hope in Africa, in South Africa, and reached the port of Calicut on 22nd May 1498 after crossing the Indian Ocean. The then ruling king of Calicut, Zamorin, gave permission to Portuguese to trade. The Portuguese established a fort in Calicut for trade in 1500 Common Era. They fortified it and appointed a commander-in-chief, namely Albuquerque, to safeguard the fort. Moving northwards, Albuquerque conquered Goa in 1506 Common Era. Within a span of 100 years, the Portuguese took control of Mangalore, Cochin, Goa, Diu, Mumbai, and island of Lanka. Now we discussed about end of Portuguese ruler. In the beginning of 17th century, the Portuguese expanded their trade to Bengal. At this time, the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan ruled India from Delhi. The Subedar of Bengal complained to Shah Jahan about the behavior of Portuguese. Thus, the fort of Hooghly was demolished and the ships were burnt as per the order of the emperor. In this way, the Portuguese rule came to end with the exception of the territories of Diu, Daman and Goa. They are the last ruler. Now the Dutch. After 100 years of the arrival of Portuguese, at the end of the 16th century, the Dutch of Holland, now Netherlands, came to India for trading. Initially, they established forts at Pulicat and Madras, now Chennai. They also established a trading center at Agra in the year 1663. Meanwhile, the British also arrived in India. The Dutch could not withstand the competition against the British. Now, British interest in India, and they came to in India for trade, and then after they ruling in India, we discussed in second lecture.